a lot easier for me to talk in some of these videos now because, as I've mentioned a couple of times, they've raised the fines for speeding. So I'm a little bit more concerned about speeding. And the slower I go, the less occupied my mind is with riding. And the less occupied my mind is with riding, the more easier it is for me to converse. Cute kid. She'd be cuter if she was wearing a helmet. Wow. You get kids that age, you know, on scooters, just like that, dying all the time. Like, I hear about it. A friend of mine works at he's a Canadian, American guy, white guy, and he volunteers at a school. He volunteers at one of the local schools to help organize parking. He's like a parking patrol or something for the cars. He wears like an orange vest, and he like, when the parents come to drop off or pick up their kids, he like directs them and tells them where to park and stuff. And I think the main part of his job is keeping the area just in front of the school clear of traffic, because people will try to just like pull right up to the door and stop and let their kids out. But the problem is that everybody tries to do that, and you end up having a traffic jam, and people, you know, just chaos. So what they do is they make the part directly in front of the school no parking area, which forces the parents to drop the kids off farther away, and the kids can walk to the school, and you don't have the cars pulling right up to where kids are trying to walk. And then he ended up organizing it really, really well, like a really well-organized American, and it was like literally one of the safest schools, and no accidents, and other schools were having accidents in front of their schools, and his just wasn't. He'd done a really good job. And then one day when he wasn't there, the other parking monitors, which are grown men, they weren't as they didn't pay as much attention to detail as he did, and they were more sui bien, which more free with allowing people to do whatever they wanted. And a little girl on a scooter died. I think a car hit a scooter side on. The little girl flew off the scooter and landed like on her head. She wasn't wearing a helmet and broke her neck and died. So it's like, the guy was pretty upset about it, and I don't blame him. I think the person who was in charge of the parking monitor that day should you should go to fucking jail. Like, the little girl is dead because he was too fucking lazy to